All right, welcome back. It is still the Black Table, the Ultimate Men's Guide. And joining us finally on the Black Table this evening is a gentleman who is an MC, a comedian, and should I say, Masters of Ceremony, which is still under the same all-round entertainer, MC Marco Polo. It's lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so let's do a quick dive into who you really are and what you do.
I mean, I'm simple. I'm MC Marco Polo. I'm a guy that just likes to be happy and see other people happy. I like to carry people along. The name Marco Polo, the boss, right? Carry people along. So whatever thing I do, I carry people with me and give them that smooth groove vibes. Okay. So basically, it's just happiness, vibes, and everything.
And then carry us along, Voyager 1.
You know the vibe
now. All right, so welcome, of course. We were talking about a few interesting things before we took a break, but now we're going to go straight into the main topic for tonight. So Teju Babyface got tongues wagging with his latest video as he advised that if you cheat on your spouse, no matter what, don't ever confess. Just take it to your grave. He divided opinions on social media, but let's check out the video quickly. And then when we return, we talk about it.
If you cheat on your wife or your husband, but especially your wife, especially men, if you cheat on your wife, don't tell her. Don't confess. If you cheat on your spouse, don't tell them. Do not ever do it. It is one of the most catastrophic and damaging things you can ever do in your life. Don't do it. And I know you've been told something else all your life. People will even quote the Bible to support the idea of confession. They will say that if we confess and repent, then our sins are forgiven. Excuse me, that is to God and from God, not to man. It is confession to God, not to man. Do not do it. The first question you must ask yourself is this: what exactly are you trying to achieve with your confession? This confessing that you want to go and do, what are you
Oh my God.
The burden weighs heavy on your heart.
Babyface.
I mean.
Wow. Okay, so the good thing is this. We have a relationship expert, marriage counselor in the house, of course, in Andre. But Andre, I won't come to you first. I want to ask you what your thoughts are on that. First things first, what's your status? Are you married?
Not quite married.
Are you in a relationship?
No.
You're not in a relationship. No. And so that makes it...
But I relate to people.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, are you in a situationship?
None.
Okay, cool. So it's fair enough. We can ask you and then you'll be truthful about it.
Okay.
Have you ever cheated on a partner before?
It depends on the context to what cheating is. I mean, it depends on what you call cheating. Because
cheating is...
Are you saying cheating in all ramifications?
You step out on whoever it is you were with.
That you're supposed to be committed to.
No.
That's fine.
But then I can't say I have cheated. But with the word as the word goes, you understand, cheating, stepping out the way you put it now. I mean, from time to time, emotionally, sometimes we are humans. We tend to like deviate a little bit from where. I mean, but
you're human, so
the human factor is here.
Yeah.
So did you confess?
I'm not confessing.
You're not confessing. Did you confess?
But that's what he's trying to say.
No, we're asking you.
Now, on a personal note.
That's why I said, right? For me, it's not cheating, because it's like you had this thought, but you didn't push through with that thought.
Okay, I think let's rephrase. Let me rephrase it to you.
Okay.
Right? So you're married.
Okay.
Right? Then there's this girl in your office.
Okay.
Right? One thing leads to another. You end up in a hotel room. You guys have sex.
I mean, if for you to be in a hotel room, you knew exactly what you were doing.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's why it's all cheating.
But that's not what me I'm thinking about right now. No. But then in this scenario, it's cheating, right?
Yes.
And
so would you confess to your partner?
For you to have actually gotten to that point in the first place, I mean, you already had a game plan. So, and if you had a game plan, you should stick to your games.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you can't play the game halfway and leave it.
And then say you're sorry.
And
Okay, I totally get you and I agree. Talking about someone who knows about cheating a lot, gang.
I play a lot of sports and games. So
So you cheat a lot when you play games.
I know about it, doesn't mean I do it.
You see, he's just aware.
But here's the thing, he makes a lot of valid points. And let me play devil's advocate. You don't know how people will respond to your confession and how it will be used against you. Now, there are two angles I want to present this now. Number one, were you caught cheating? If you were caught like a criminal or an armed robber, what do you need to confess to? You need to confess to what you were caught for. If you were not caught and it weighs heavy on your chest and you now feel as if I need to tell this person, what is the aim of telling the person at the end of the day?
What do you think the end result will be?
Exactly. So that's why they say what you don't know won't kill you. So because people, now here's the funny thing. If I know how Olamide is going to feel based on something that I've done to you, sometimes I feel that I'll take that to the grave not to hurt you. So I'll keep it to myself. Crime has been done. God forgive me, and I move on.
Andre's mind is like, what are these guys talking about?
I move on.
And I think to buttress this, right, it's just like when you say, like, the word the cops will always say to you, anything you do or say can be used against you.
And it continues to be used. Because you took that money from your mom's purse 20 years ago, and the world is the way it is now, you don't have to go back and tell mommy, that money I took from your purse when I was a little kid. You understand? She might know you did, but what does that change?
But in all honesty, before Andre, our relationship in our expert says
he's been hitting the table since.
You want me to just lose my train of thought.
Had confessed to a crime and was let go of. This person will still serve the punishment for that crime.
Exactly.
Andre,
over to you.
Finally.
Yes.
Okay. First things first, right? People are saying, okay, you confess the consequences, right? There's accountability. You need to be accountable. You took an oath with someone, right? On the altar. Yeah? And then you now breach that trust. And then you feel it's better to not say anything. Then how are you held accountable?
Okay.
You will do it again if you are not held accountable.
Okay.
And that is why you confess. You can't control. You see, you can't control.
But confessing actually breeds
do you confess to your partner or do you confess to
it does.
in every part of the world?
Does confessing stop you from doing it again?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to talk about.
See, when you confess, right, you are accountable. At that point, yeah, she, you know what will happen. She will start to monitor all your steps.
All right, good thing we have a lady who probably has okay,
wow,
Betty, I don't know if you've cheated, but that's gang. But I want to ask you your thoughts on this. Yeah, would you rather have a man cheat on you and confess, or would you rather not know?
Now let me tell you, boys, what you don't know.
Hey, boys,
10 times, very moment you start cheating, trust me when I say your woman already knows.
Then why do you have to confess if you know?
So we don't need to confess, right?
Dog. Now, I don't tolerate cheating, and I obviously wouldn't go back to a cheating partner. But if you come out clean and you're like, oh, babes, see what's happened, oh, because I already know you're cheating, and the fact that you confess,
owned up to it, yeah.
I would consider forgiving you, right? Than I now find out that you're cheating and you deny. You know, you guys know how to lie.
All right, Petty, let's turn it the other way around. Now, you're the one cheating.
I'm not cheating.
You're the one cheating. Petty, let's turn it around.
Worse.
Let's turn it around.
Yes, I'm going to punish you if I find out you're cheating. But would I leave my man because of cheating to also meet another cheating man?
No. Okay. All right. So, Petty, I was asking, would you, in the same situation, reverse now? You stepped out on your man. Would you confess to your man about having, extra, relations with people or with a person?
I wouldn't
outside?
even be in that situation to begin with, because once I'm with one person, I don't cheat.
If you did cheat, would you confess?
Would you confess?
I don't cheat.
If you did.
But let's say for the sake of the conversation,
we have the answer to this.
she just said she's not going to say it anyways. Yeah, because
I wanted to say something earlier, right?
I don't cheat. as long as I don't have a reason to cheat, so why would I cheat?
Okay, that's the
there should be a reason to cheat.
My friend cheats, and will she tell her man that she cheats? Yeah. Obviously, I would tell. She would tell her man, not me. She would tell her. But the reason why I would do that is because men also notice things, and he might just be waiting for you to open up.
Okay.
If he finds out, it becomes a whole lot messy.
Honesty is the best policy, but not always.
All right, thank you, Petty, for your take on that.
Honesty is always the best policy. He mentioned by telling her you're hurting her. By stepping out, you already hurt her already.
Yeah, but the deed has already been done. This is the point.
So come clean.
So let me
come clean and deal with the consequences of your actions.
So based on what? Sorry, let me just come in.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to pick a cue from what Teji Babyface is saying, he's not saying 100% don't confess. Do you understand?
He's saying
if she does not know, partner? She doesn't know. You have to confess to your partner. For me, I think you're
like opening up the wound.
So this, Andre, do you have to confess to your partner? Do you understand what I'm saying?
See,
do you have to confess to the partner? So if you feel bad about your actions and I come and I tell you, my counselor, listen, this is what I've done and I feel some type of way about it, and you insist that I tell my partner. The thing is that people don't forget. And like Marco Polo said, it will always be used against you.
No, so it won't actually.
No, it will. In so many cases.
That is why in situations like this, they will always advise you to get a counselor. Now, the way it works is, like he said, he comes to me, right? He talks to me.
A man is always going to do what a man wants to do, irrespective of how many therapy sessions
are you now getting it? So
what is in a man?
So this is the point I was trying to make, right?
So it doesn't
again, we have to put the factor to who the man is and who
if your woman
the woman is and what their relationship is all about.
Yeah, but to be healthy, for him not to
better still don't cheat. Must you cheat?
He needs to be accountable.
She's taking it personally.
Yeah, I think there's a personal thing she's not saying, right? There's a personal thing.
I mean, let's come back here and talk about this. Andre, you are a marriage counselor and a relationship counselor.
Yeah.
And obviously you'd have had cases like this.
Oh, of course I have.
In a scenario by gang comes to you and tells you, oh, I just cheated on my wife. Okay, sorry. Marco Polo comes to you and says,
I mean, I'm
a guy. Let's just use a guy.
He comes to you and says, oh, I just cheated on my husband or my boyfriend or whatever. What would you advise being a counselor?
Well, there's a process she has to go through, right? And at the end of the day, her spouse will be brought into it, where she would tell him, but an environment for him to listen.
So she definitely needs to let him.
Yes.
Or in other words,
because that's the only way, right? She'll be held accountable and not do it again.
But don't you think
can I give an analogy, please?
Yeah,
very short one.
Yeah.
Okay, say this couple, right? Yeah. This guy is loyal to his wife.
Okay.
But she thinks he's cheating on. This is a true life story.
Yeah.
She thinks he's cheating, right?
Okay.
And she nags. You're cheating on me. She's nagging you're cheating on me. You're cheating on me.
So she's pushing him out.
He's not cheating.
Okay.
Now, because of that whole situation, one day he gets angry and leaves the house, right? Yeah. And goes to the bar, have a few drinks, and sees this girl, and you're like, why she's like, then, he did something with this girl, and now he's back. What would you advise this man in that space? Because don't forget that this wife already
and I'm going to get to that.
Has nagged him into another woman's
doing it. But so go and confess there now.
See, herein lies the situation. See, people you like to deal with. We do fire brigade measures, right? That's what we do in Nigeria here, right? Now, a wife that is nagging constantly that you are cheating, there's something wrong somewhere.
Okay.
So there are things she herself is not dealing with, right? Okay. Now, people don't understand what PTSD is. That is PTSD. Probably when she was dating someone, whatever sounds like, right? They relate it to that. So she sees whatever it is he's doing as him cheating. So first, you need to first deal with that underlying problem that she has before you can deal with his. So you see what it is.
So in that case, would you advise this man to go and open up to his wife and say, you know what, I finally cheated? I mean,
eventually.
In this context, yes.
In this context.
Again, you deal with it in processes, right? First, you need to tackle her issues first. You bring both of them to the table. Deal with that. before revealing
You
that.
know, there's a saying in the book Things Fall Apart. It says, since Nweke the bird has learned how to fly without perching, the hunters have also learned how to shoot without missing.
Oh, but guess
so in
what?
this context, my brother, I
You
feel,
advise he should not.
I mean, because this
But
fear
you know
factor
that.
already, don't forget we're talking about trauma here.
Yes.
And there's already an existing trauma. And now she is implanted in her head.
Yes.
And now you now come, that fear that she has had, and you now say, you know what?
Bringing it to reality.
I cheated.
Yeah.
She's never going to trust anybody in her entire life.
I'm no relationship expert, but at this
Again,
point,
not
I want to take
necessarily
social
so.
media feedbacks
Okay.
from people,
Yes,
and then of course we'll take our quick final takes, and what we call just a tip will be coming from Marco Polo. So a wise man once said, "Don't mix business with pleasure." That's from Majid. That's from one of the earlier quick fires we took. Majid, thank you very much. And then we have, I can't employ my friends or family if I do business. That means I want to ruin that business. That's from Obi. Obi, thank you for your summation. And of course, we have, I went into business with a friend once and he duped me of almost 3 million naira. Wherever you are, God will judge you. That's from Justice. And then we have another one. This is from Karim. It says, honestly, it's never a good idea to go into business with friends or family. You cannot eliminate the familiarity factor as much as you try. Thank you, Karim, for that. And of course, we have, I feel it's doable if there's an understanding between all parties involved in the business, then hopefully everything works out. That's from Mary. And we still have other feedbacks on social media. I have this from Dotun. Dotun says, I feel it's not all black and white. Honesty is a big part of relationships. Thank you, Dotun. And then we have this from Doris. Doris says, why would you even cheat in the first place? Doris, very nice, sensible question. Yes, why do men cheat?
Why do
women
people
too?
cheat?
Because they want to.
And then I have Jide. Jide says, LOL, it's literally encouraging dishonesty and using sweet grammar to sugarcoat it. Okay, thank you, Jide. Then we have this one from Max. Max says, if I cheat on my wife, I'm leaving the country and changing my identity. Then I can tell her that he will have to relocate before he confesses. And then finally, we have this from Lolo. Almost everybody cheats. So now today deep this thing. Okay, I don't know what that is, but Lolo, thank you for that. Time is fast running, and of course, we have a tradition on the show. We have something called Just a Tip. But before we do that, we're going to do the toast of the week. And Andre, I'm going to let you give us the toast of the week. Because it seems like your compass is better than ours, but but yeah, let's see how that plays out.
Okay, toast of the week. To men.
Who don't cheat?
To men who actually don't cheat. Or the ones who confess.
Or to honesty, to men who are honest.
Stay true to your spouse.
Yeah.
Don't cheat. You don't need to. If you really love her and don't want to hurt her, then don't cheat. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we can cheers to that. Yeah.
Cheers to Imole and FX.
Yeah, cheers to you too. And of course, Petty, cheers to you.
Yes, you.
And okay, finally, we'll be having Just a Tip. Now, Just a Tip is very simple. It sounds exactly like what it means.
Okay.
Just a tip. Just a little advice to give to our viewers before we go on, tonight.
You know, one thing I have to tell to anybody that is watching this, everyone is a renewable energy. It doesn't matter whatever thing you have done in your life. There's always a chance to do more and, be better.
This is your camera right here.
Well, now the camera is. So whatever thing you do, there's always a chance to be better, more sufficient, and improving whatever thing you do. So you can do it, and you should do it.
Except cheating.
Don't cheat. I mean,
That's it.
All right, Marco Polo, because this is your first time on the show, you didn't pull out on time.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's understandable.
I mean, I did not pull out. So I was trying to
It's just a
I'm
tip.
just trying to enjoy it.
Just a tip, and then you pull out. All right, gentlemen, thank you very
so
much. It's been such an amazing edition of the show. But before we go, we have Petty Talker with our final take on everything we've talked about this evening. My beautiful Petty Talker. What's your take?
So this is for my ladies watching. In as much as we want love, sometimes money, we're always gonna want money. So chase your dreams, keep pushing what you know how to do best. And trust me when I say this, that love that you want so bad is gonna come when you least expect it. So just focus your mind, everything should just be on making money and being a better person and taking care of your family. Please, if you're with a cheating partner, irrespective of what society has turned out to be today, do not stay with a cheat, right? It gets worse, it never gets better. And men, please do better. Right? You can. I know some will say
off your mic, minister. Off your mic, minister. Off your mic.
Can eat egusi every day. You don't need to taste all the old women in the world.
Off her mic,
minister. The prophetess that came on social media talking about you taking up responsibility. Please help your siblings if you can, because we never make it out the hood alone. So try to drag some people up. If your siblings are not well to do your best. If you're giving them your business, just try. Even if it doesn't work out, but the fact that you give them that opportunity, they would never forget it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Petty. Thank you. It's been such an amazing time having you all on the show. And Petty, that was not just a tip. That was
that was
But I mean, thank you, MC Marco Polo.
Thank you so
Hopefully,
much.
this will be the first of many, other times we'll have you on the show. Of course, Andre, thank you. Your wisdom is beyond understanding.
Can I give a shout out to?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to my manager, Mole Nor, all the way from Egypt, and FX is in the building. Shout out to you guys for coming, and they actually pushed me even when they were like, man, you have to go. So man, shout out to you guys, and I really appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
This is not the tip.
That's not the tip. And of course, to my man at the bar,
anytime, bro.
Tien Gang,
Anytime.
Thank you very much. I would like to say good night to you all.
Good night.
Oh, okay, it's not morning yet.
No, not
and
yet.
of course, you can join us same time, same station. It is the ultimate men's guide for everything male-centric. You need to join us on the Black Table. We'll catch you same time, same station next week, Friday.